Hello, welcome to Confidence on Camera. I'm Larry Meisel. This is an auxiliary channel for my main channel, which is called The Examined Life. The Examined Life is a channel for people interested in the discussion of ideas and issues, from the tremendously important to the trivial but interesting. But this channel is just for the purpose of practicing my presentation to the camera. The object is to just try to make friends with the camera, try to be able to talk to the camera as though I'm talking to a friend, because my friends seem to enjoy conversation with me, and if I can become comfortable at it, I hope that other people will become interested in listening to what I have to say on YouTube. So the videos are going to be 5 minutes long. Wait while I... Okay, there we go. Now the timer is set, and I'm going to talk today for 5 minutes about my frustrations with technology, which is the main reason why it's taking me so long and having to work through so much frustration and so much procrastination getting a YouTube channel started. One of the main things that keeps me from recording videos is fear of the technology, knowing that when I try to do something, it's going to meet with endless amounts of, how should I say, frustrating annoyance at just being able to get the technology to work. The other day, for instance, I was trying to connect my brand new Samsung S23 Ultra. Great phone and great camera, by the way. But trying to get it to connect to the Microsoft app to link the camera to the computer so that I could use the keyboard and text message and enter information on my apps. Right from my computer rather than having to work with the little screen on the phone. So, you would think it would work. But after, I don't know, about an hour or so of trying different ways to get it to work, I found the USB cord would charge my phone, but it wouldn't allow me to use the apps on my phone. And I also couldn't transfer files from my phone to my computer. And finally, I called T-Mobile customer support and found out that not all USB-C cords are alike. Because with the new version of the camera, with the new version of the phone, you need a quick charging USB cord to be able to transfer data as well as charge the phone. So all told, I guess it took me about another half hour to an hour talking to customer support, a total of about maybe I think it was almost 4 hours of just opaque interface aggravation and frustration. This is an example of what you have to go through in order to use the darn technology. Another example that comes to mind is, you remember Microsoft Word? You remember how wonderful it was to have Microsoft Word? And then they came out with Microsoft Office. I think I had Microsoft Office 95, and it was great. All the programs were integrated. You could transfer information from one to another. And as they updated the program, the interface remained basically the same. So all the stuff that you already knew would still work on the program, but there were additional features built in that you could also learn. Then somewhere along the line, they decided that improving the program would require changing the interface. So all the things that you used to know how to do now were in menus that were in entirely different places, and some of the things that took only one click to do, now you had to wade through 3 or 4 levels of menus in order to find the feature that you had become so dependent upon using. And then regarding being able to record videos, there's the problem that I have setting up the camera to be able to record onto. Good camera, but I'm using the DJI OM4 application, their Mimo app, and being able to learn the controls for panning and tilting and different modes and what the different buttons mean and how to use the trigger and how to change parameters and settings, and just hours and hours of frustration. So then you have to be able to transfer the program. I recently tried to transfer a short 2 or 3 minute video from my phone onto my Google Drive. Well, like I say, the cable wasn't working, so I did it by software, and then I opened my Google Drive, and on the phone it had said that the data was transferred, but on the Google Drive I couldn't see anything. Well, it turns out that it takes a long time for the data to transfer when you're doing it over online over the internet. So frustrated, it just doesn't seem like anything's happening, and I'm frustrated and going back and forth, and which is when I ran into the problem of figuring out, well, if transferring it by the software online isn't working, well, maybe it'll work quicker if I use the cable. And then I found out that the cable wasn't compatible with the new version of the phone. And so now I'm finally talking to you, and I've run out of time. I've gone for 7 minutes. So that's enough for today. I'm going to try again tomorrow. My goal is to record 1 video per day for 30 days. And the reward for the challenge is if I succeed at least 90%, or 27 videos in 30 days. I'm going to buy myself a new piece of equipment that I will spend time frustrating myself with learning how to use. And the punishment if I don't succeed, if I don't record at least 27 videos in 30 days, the punishment is going to be that I have to donate $25 to Donald Trump's presidential campaign, which would be an excruciatingly difficult thing for me to do. So I figured out that the way that I will do it is I'll send $20 in cash in a plain envelope with no return address, because I don't want that SOB hounding me for money. But it is so you can tell that the distastefulness of giving any money to Donald Trump is, I'm hoping, is going to be enough of a motivator for me to record 30 videos in 30 days, or at least 27 videos in 20 days. So if for some chance the algorithm has decided to put this video in front of you, or if you're just interested in developing confidence on camera and you found me, tune in again once a day for 30 days and we'll see what happens. I want to become friends with the camera. I want to become friends with you. I want to develop my main channel, The Examined Life, and have civil discussions about ideas and interests, from the tremendously important to the trivial but interesting, to get the channel monetized so that I can donate any money I earn to charities, Doctors Without Borders, Feeding America, the World Poverty and Hunger Relief Organization, Oxfam, and Amnesty International. So if you want to help me develop confidence on camera, or you want to help me do good for others, subscribe, like, comment below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.